Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Ziggy Stardust as recorded by David Bowie on guitar. Now we're going to start off with that opening classic riff, and then from there we're going to move into the verse and the chorus, and once you have those three sections down, those are all the parts you need to know to play the whole song. I'm going to break it down for you step by step, but real quick before we jump in, if you're new to the channel and you haven't downloaded my fretboard guide yet, you're going to want to grab this first at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to map out the entire fretboard. And this is what I see when I look down at the guitar neck, and it's just a simpler approach to being able to know how the chords and the scales fit together on the fretboard. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide, or I've made it easy for you. You can just click the first link down below. All right, well, with that said, let's break down this song. Let's break down how to play Ziggy Stardust as recorded by David Bowie. Now we're gonna start off with this classic opening riff that's based around a couple open position chords. Here's what it sounds like. 3, 4. All right, so we're starting out on a G chord here, but I'm playing a slightly modified G. I'm playing the 3rd fret of the low E, then I'm muting the A string, and then I'm playing open D, open G, the 3rd fret there on the 2nd string, and then I'm not playing the 1st string. This is a great rock sounding G chord. So we're gonna strum that on the first beat, and then we're gonna just hit the strings and do a rest on the 2nd beat, like this. And so I'm resting there, and my strum hand is coming down on the strings. 1, 2. I'm also releasing the pressure here and sort of muting off the strings with my fretting hand as well. From there, we're gonna go to a D chord and play. And this is a little lick off the D chord. We're gonna play our common D chord from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 2. But we're gonna strum it and make a little melody out of it, like this. So what I'm doing there is strumming from 4 down, then I'm adding my pinky to the 3rd fret of the 1st string. I'm just going back and forth, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Just pinky on, pinky off there. Then it finishes with the 2nd string. That's the 3rd fret there. So you're getting this melody, da dee da dee da da, but with the D chord ringing in there. So that's our first measure. So far it sounds like this. From there, we're gonna do a walk down from a C chord back down to G, like this. So this uses some arpeggio picking. We're gonna take that G chord that we were playing earlier and just modify it again. We're gonna bring that middle finger down to the 5th string. And I'm muting off the 4th string here. And we're gonna play the 5th string, then the 2nd string, then the 3rd string, then back to the 5th string. So we're just breaking up the chord with our strum hand. 5, 2, 3, 2. Then we're gonna go back up to the 2nd string, but when we do that, we're gonna move the 3rd fret down to the 2nd fret. So we're going from like a C add 9 chord to what's called a G over B chord. So it's gonna go. Now when I moved down there, I played the 5th string, 2nd string, 3rd string, back to the 5th strings. Then we'll jump back up to the 2nd string, and here we're gonna just lift off that index finger. So we'll have nothing left there but the ring finger. And then we're gonna pick the 5th string, 2nd string, 3rd string. So here's all those arpeggiated chords played slowly. And we're using more of a 16th note based rhythm there, so 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. Then we tie it back in with the G chord. So here's the whole main riff played as one piece. Then it repeats. Four times. From there we go into the verse, and this is an 8-bar progression. This is where David Bowie comes in singing Ziggy Played Guitar. Here's what it sounds like. Ziggy played guitar. Then we go into the chorus from there. So let's break down this progression. Here we're gonna go to more of a strumming, almost like an acoustic kind of feel. We're gonna start on a G chord. And you could play any G that's comfortable for you. I'm just using that same G we used from the intro. Then we go to B minor. And this is a bar chord from the 5th string down. We're gonna play 2, 4, 4, 3, 2. So, each chord's gonna last 1 bar. 1, Ziggy played guitar, then B minor, 2, 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, 4, then D, 2, 3, 4. So for C, I'm playing just from the 5th string down, 3, 2, open, 1, open. Then we go back to G, 2, 3, 4, then E minor, that's all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, open, open, open. Moving on to A, and here you can play any A that's comfortable for you. I just grab it with 1 finger there from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 2, and then back to C. So here's all of those chords played just 1 strum per bar. Ziggy played guitar to B minor, 2, 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, 4, then D, 2, 3, 4, then G. 3, 4, then A, 2, 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, 4. Now, there are some cool things that we can add to that. Like if you want to strum more, here's just a sample pattern that you could play. So it's gonna go down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Or 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a ba, 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 ba. Then B minor. Now you hear these little walking lines in between some of the chords as well. So what I did there was just starting on the 5th string, 3, 2, 3, 4, and then you play the D chord. So it'd be 2 beats on C, 1, 2, then 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, D chord. Now this goes twice. Ziggy played for time. Back to B minor. Walk the bass. Okay, here we go to the chorus. All right, I love this part. Here we take it up a notch and we go to some power chords. We're gonna play a very common rock progression. We're starting on the 5th fret and we're gonna play 5, 7, 7, starting on that low E. And we're just gonna go down, up, down, up, down with our strum hand. And then you can kind of hit that chord and then get off it, so. Then what you do is you move it down 2 frets and do the same thing to a G power chord. So it's A, G, then we move it down 2 more frets, get to the F, but here we're gonna go. I love this part. What you do is you play the F power chord, but you lift off that index finger every other strum, so. Then you climb back up and restart. This goes 3 times. Then the last time, instead of climbing back up, we're gonna go to a D power chord, and then an E power chord. Then we're back to the main riff there. So for the D power chord, I just played, like, shifted it down 1 string, 5, 7, 7, starting on the A string, and then move it up to 7, 9, 9 for the E power chord. So take your time with those different sections, those 3 sections. So we've got the main riff where the tune kicks off and we've got that arpeggio picking. Then we go into almost like an acoustic kind of strummy part for the verse with those little walking lines in between. And then the chorus just all out plays rock power chords. So have fun putting this together, and to help you put this together even more, be sure to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the fretboard, and this is so important to know, and it's going to give you a system for working things out on the fretboard in what I think is the simplest way. So to grab your copy, just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide, or you can click the first link down below. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you in another video real soon.